debunk the work allegations on my face. Good morning, my pretty people. Welcome back. If you're new, I'm Tanya, a retired makeup artist, beauty and fashion lover, and your pink obsessed bestie. If you're into all things girly and glam, you've landed in the right place. Today's going to be a very girly, very chatty, very casual skincare hangout, I guess we could call it. And I wanted to just get on here, talk to you guys not only about what I've been using recently, but also about the new year. I noticed I was getting a lot of questions when I started posting more consistently on YouTube again about, well, actually, I had some allegations of having work done. Some people were just genuinely curious why I look different or a little different, and to just talk to you guys a little bit about that in today's videos. I mean, honestly, a little spoiler alert, I haven't had anything done in like 2 to 3 years, and I'm talking like no filler, no Botox, and nothing. I've literally just been doing skincare. I am 32. There's not been any cosmetic work at all. And honestly, I think it's like the simplest routine I've ever done. It's like 3 products. It's super quick and easy in the morning. Very, very sustainable to do, I feel like. And I think that you guys might enjoy me talking about this, but since it is not such an intricate routine, I do want to also chat about the new year in today's video and just have a little girly hangout with you guys. You guys know I had air sculpt done on my tummy area, not my face, my tummy. I will link the video down below if you're interested in that, but I started to look very like I guess we could say depuffed, okay, de-swelled. And those, like in the videos following that procedure, and it had nothing to do with the procedure at all. It had everything to do with diet, water intake, and my skincare routine. Through that process, and the reason why I'm mentioning this is because it kind of connects together, but through that process, I learned about lymphatic drainage, and I never looked back. So I want to share with you guys today my little routine. Let's just go ahead and get started. So first thing that I do is some gua shaing and red light therapy. And this is what I use right here. This is from Vraiko. I used to literally gua sha and do my red light therapy separate times. This does both at once. When Vraiko reached out to me to try out this device, I obviously said yes because this is everything in one. It provides heat and red light therapy at the same time. Apply the Vraiko oil toning serum first. What that looks like, and I love how it's like gold. It has a dropper. So I just put this all over my face. This is like the first thing I do after I wash my face in the morning. I love the serum so much because it really hydrates my face, and I have very extremely dry skin. So after I wash my face, I usually have like that tightness, like that weird dry tightness. I think if you guys are also dry, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and this just soothes it. It's so, so good. You use like one dropper, like the smallest amount, and it just goes such a long way as well. I'll turn her on right here. And then you can choose whatever light you want. I really like the red light, and this is vibrating, by the way. And it hugs the face so, so, so well. I will literally go all underneath my eye, and I will pull so slowly. And this really sculpts my face. This is my little secret when I do makeup videos for you guys. I always use this before I start the video, so I will not look in the video. Mornings usually I'm a little puffy, so this just helps depuff everything. And I love to do my neck. This does give you lymphatic drainage because of the vibration. It feels so nice, and when I say it has like heat, it's not noticeable heat. Like I don't actually feel like a lot of the heat. It's just kind of like a little warm. And this does have different light settings, but I just really prefer the red one. And sometimes if I'm feeling a little more swollen than normal, especially like my time of the month and stuff, I will use this at night as well. But usually this is like a morning thing for me. It's like my little morning ritual that I like to do with my coffee. Doing this one side so I can show you. I don't know if you'll see a big difference, but I also like to do it here, like to my eyebrow. It provides a lifting effect for the eye. I will go underneath the eye, do the same. And like you will see the lift, like you can actually physically see it. I think that's what's so satisfying for me. It's like I think it's like an instant gratification thing, but that's also why I was so obsessed with gua shaing as well, because I instantly see a difference. I don't know if you guys can like see a difference too much. I feel like I see it like a little bit, like it's a slight thing, you know, but I definitely notice like the de-swelling, like side versus this side. Let me know if you guys notice it. If you don't notice anything right away, there's so many benefits to just red light therapy itself. Do the other side. This does detect your face, so like if you put like your face to it, it starts to vibrate. So it is like motion, not motion, but like touch detect. So I'll tell you guys a little bit about why the light is so beneficial. Red light helps collagen production, which, you know, helps your cell turnover, which is like anti-aging. It does help your skin look firmer and smoother and plumper over time. Big difference just like in the de-swelling of my jaw here. And it is also really good for early aging prevention, like fine lines and wrinkles and stuff like that. We're all gonna age, you know what I mean? But, you know, this does help prevention, or like slowing it down, I guess. Just really healthy blood circulation. It gives you a brighter, fresh glow. It's perfect for if your skin's like looking dull or like tired. How the like warmth in the device helps anything. So the thermal therapy in the device helps your skincare products absorb 2 times more than normal. A lot of the times our products will just sit on top of our skin. I have that issue a lot because I have a more low porous skin. This makes my creams and serums afterwards feel like they're actually soaking into my skin and not just like sitting on top of my skin. Also feel like I enjoy this because I'm just like such a self-care girl. Like I really love having like a morning ritual that gets me motivated to like start my day. This is what gets me started to feeling, you know, that little 10% better to like want to step out and go to the gym and like, you know, take care of myself even more, if that makes sense. It does have different lights that do different things. We have the green light, we have the blue light, we have the yellow light, we have a pink light. I will overlay what each of those lights is really good for here. I know the blue is really good for like acne prone skin and stuff like that. I've been using this for a month now and this is my favorite thing just because it's so small, it's so easy, it just sits on my vanity and it's ready to go. And I don't have to wear like a Power Ranger mask, you know what I mean? I can just like easily do this. And it also condenses like 3 different skincare steps in one, in my opinion. Like I get the gua shaing, the warmth, and the red light therapy all at the same time, which is so convenient and just makes the routine a lot quicker. Like I told you guys, I used to only use the red light therapy every once in a while because you do have to like put on that mask and like wear it, you know, and sit and watch something or like whatever, entertain yourself while you're wearing it. And with this, it's just, you know, so quick because it's while I'm washing, which I used to wash on my face every morning, every single morning. So I don't know, I just feel like this kind of cuts down so much time for me. And if you're a girl on the go, you're busy, you're a mom, this is gonna kind of be really life-changing for you. It's really fairly affordable too, which is something I really liked about this, because in this economy, like I think that this is actually something that most of us can afford. I mean, it's $20, you know what I mean? And I do have a coupon code for you guys, which I'll overlay here for 10%. It's for a limited time only for you girls, courtesy of me. So thank you so much to Vraiko for giving us that little discount on the device. Honestly, if you're on a budget and you're a girl on the go, I'd highly recommend using this really inexpensive device as part of your morning routine. I know that treatments can be so expensive, and we see like people doing all kinds of like lymphatic drainage massages, and they're so nice, but they just are expensive to do all of the time. So hopefully having this little baby at home can, you know, save some money, save some time, and, you know, give you results at home. Of course, I want to thank Vraiko so much for sponsoring to this video. I'm going to link everything down below for you girls if you're interested in the device at all. Let's continue with what steps I do next. It's literally just 2 things, okay? So I will go in with my toner, and yes, I do my toner afterwards. They make toners with so many different benefits, and you're just not getting the full benefits if it's not absorbing all the way. So I just like doing the toner after I do my little gua sha red light therapy, vibrating, lymphatic drainage, facial routine, right? So I will go in with just toner, and I do my toner 2 to 3 times depending how dry my skin feels. I love doubling down toner or layering toner because I feel like toner is so thin and it leaves my skin so plump without pilling or like doing anything crazy to my face, rather than using a super thick heavy cream. This has just been my favorite thing because it doesn't make my face feel heavy. It's lightweight and it makes my skin feel so plump. So I do prefer doubling down or tripling down my toner instead of applying a bunch of cream. So hopefully this is helping somebody out there. If you are looking for a lot of moisture, try doubling your toner, tripling, quadrupling your toner, especially a toner that is hydrating. I'm all about saving time lately. Like, it just, the sun goes down so quickly in the winter. I feel like I have no time. My days are so short. And if I can do my routine quicker, I would prefer that. Like, I would prefer to not sit there and apply and wait for a heavy cream to absorb into my skin. I would just apply this 3 different times and you already start seeing the glass skin. Like, it's so insane. This is what I've been doing. For those of you that have been asking, this is exactly why my skin looks so improved and so plump and juicy. I've always had very dry skin in my past videos. You guys have probably seen the dryness, even like in the past when I would do my makeup, especially because I've always lived in deserts. Like, Texas is a desert, California is very deserty, so I've always lived in dry climate. And honestly, it has been life-changing to do this toner technique. In the new year, I want to definitely continue to self-care the way I have this year. I feel like this year I have really prioritized just self-caring, and I'm not talking about just like skincare. I'm talking about enforcing boundaries and saying no. Saying no is a big one. I was the worst. I could never say no to anyone for anything in the past. It's so bad. But I've learned to finally just say no to things and people and it has been so nice, and I've learned to take space unapologetically when I need it and take myself more seriously, like my emotions, not ignore them. And I've learned that people will stick around if they really love you. You know what I mean? They will stick around. Like, you never have to be tolerant of things when someone actually really loves you. The people that really love you allow you to have boundaries. You know what I mean? So I am doing this now, and this is just a little tiny lymphatic thing I do for my sinuses, because I used to get a sinus infection every other month. It was so bad, and this helps drain out my sinuses. So when you see me do that, that's what I'm doing. And again, I learned this from my lymphatic drainage girl, LA Body Babe. I will link her below. She's amazing. I have the most simplest morning skincare routine, so I'm sorry this video is like shorter than you're used to, but I did want to come on here and share what I've been doing and what do you call it, debunk the work allegations on my face. I have not had any work done. I swear, I always tell you guys, when I have any work done, I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to fear. I'm gonna tell you straight up, if I get a facelift one day, I'm probably gonna vlog it. I use a moisturizer, and again, I'm able to use such a lightweight, because this is very lightweight and gel-like, and I'm able to use this because I use a toner, like I triple the toner, so I don't need a super thick cream. And what I do is, because it is so thin and gel-like, I like to press it in and let the warmth of my fingers help absorb it in. And it absorbs so much quicker after that device as well, you guys. Like, my skincare routine, this is my holy grail routine that I do for the glass skin, is I gua sha my face, red light therapy, lymphatic drainage, like triple whammy, and it has changed so much. Like, the puffiness on my face is gone, the dryness is at bay, and I break out way less, my skin flakes way less. And you'll notice I also put product in my eyebrow because I have very dry skin underneath my eyebrows. like where I would get like brow dandruff. So I will hydrate that as well. And you guys, look at this. Look at the result. Honestly, it's like impressive to me. Like, it's impressive to me that I'm able to get my skin to look like this. This is what I always used to dream that my skin could look like, and now it does. So I'm so happy, and it's thanks to literally this little simple routine. Like, it's so easy, and you know, they always say that the simplest routines are usually the best, and like there's like this rule when it comes to photography, and it's called the KISS rule, and it's keep it stupid simple. It's like an acronym for keep it stupid simple. The KISS rule, you should just apply to everything in life. Just like keep it stupid simple. Usually that is the best way to do things, is when it's stupid simple. Routine is stupid simple, and it has been game changer for me. Look at the skin. Look at the skin. And you guys, I've only been trying this for a month now. The whole year I've been using light therapy and lymphatic drainage. You know, basically all the things that this does, but separately. So having it all together is just so nice. I love that I can switch the light when I'm having a breakout or whatever. I can use the blue light around my chin. I get hormonal acne around my chin. You guys probably know that if you've been here long enough. So I will just use that around my chin like the week before my cycle is, what is that, like the luteal phase? I will start using the blue light around my chin to help prevent the breakouts. And if I end up getting a breakout, I will use that blue light to help calm the breakout. So just so good. Like, this is such a holy grail. My skincare is done. I just want to chat with you guys a little bit about the new year, what I hope I can accomplish. Not even accomplish, but just like little goals I have. I don't like to set crazy goals. I feel like I have my Delulu goals, obviously, like for real, like hitting 1 million subscribers, Delulu goal. But it would be nice. You have different types of goals. Like, you have short-term goals, midterm goals, long-term goals, basically. The philosophy I've always lived by with like trying to change anything or do anything is that little small habits amount to large results. So I've always lived by the philosophy of like things that you pour and water daily are always the ones that bloom, and bloom correctly, and bloom with love, and bloom for longevity. A lot of the things that are more instant gratification are usually short-lived. I have a lot of goals that are more so like things I want to water, if that makes sense, things I want to plant a seed and water. And those are the kind of goals that I like to set for the new year. You could set any goals. The world is literally your oyster. There's goals that people want as instant gratification, and there's goals that are little seeds you want to water daily. And I think that if we look at the goals we set in this mindset, I feel like it becomes more attainable, because you're kind of almost like setting your mind up for a lifestyle change rather than like trying to quickly do everything, because it's like impossible to do that. So I just wanted to first mention like the way that my brain works in terms of goals, because I feel like we all set like these New Year's goals, but we don't really like map out how we're going to get there, or map out how we're going to water those goals in order for the result to actually happen. Like, we want the result to happen, but we're not actually watering a seed in order for it to bloom, for that goal to be achieved. So a good example, I think, is like the gym. Like, the gym is so busy, so busy in January, and usually you start seeing people trickle off, and a lot of that is because we didn't plant a seed. We just like saw a goal and tried to race there. So for me, the goal maybe is not going to be looking any kind of certain physical way. It's going to be more so like maintenance. So what I want, as far as like, I guess, a gym goal or a physical goal, is to do a little bit more cardio than normal. I want to make sure that I'm maintaining and like upkeeping my body. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like for me, I just hate feeling sluggish. I hate feeling tired, and the gym is what gives me so much energy if it's done correctly. If I go into the gym with a goal to look a certain way, or to build a certain muscle, or yada yada yada, I feel like I go in and I basically burn myself out trying to reach the goal, because I'm an ambitious type of person. So I feel like if I am just like, if I could just set a goal to like, okay, make sure I go to the gym 3 days a week for minimum 30 minutes, right? It's more attainable for me. And sometimes once I'm there, if I have the energy that day, then I will, you know, lift weights for that muscle that I would like to build. But I'm not going to be like, okay, by May, I want to have a six pack. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that to myself. I'm more so going to say, you know what? I would like to tone my stomach area. So how about I go ahead and do, you know, a 1 minute plank twice a week, right? And then try to increment that time by 30 seconds, like every week or something. You know what I mean? Like that's a good goal example. Goal that I've been thinking a lot about, just about kind of building this and getting back on track with things that I had in my mind before not even before I moved to California, even before that. Like I went into a lot of depression in like 2022. I didn't really tell anybody, nobody knew. I was going to school and I was doing a lot of things. I'm very high functioning, very high functioning depressed person. So nobody knew that my mind was kind of going through it a little bit, but I definitely let go of a lot of goals that I had in that time because I felt very discouraged for a lot of reasons that I will not get into. But, you know, there was, you know, a few certain things that went on, and like I was mentally like struggling, you know what I mean? And I basically let go of a lot of things that I thought that I in that time wanted to do. So my goal in the new year is to start watering those seeds again and like start planting. I've already started at the end of the year, and you guys are going to see very soon what I'm talking about. If you already saw on my Instagram, I've been working on my website again. It's exotania.com. It used to be Glam by Tanya, but I changed it to exotania.com. I just thought it sounded cuter. I don't know. So exotania.com. And that website is going to bring a lot of things. It's not going to be just a blog. There's going to be blog posts probably, but it's not going to be just a blog. And I'm not going to sell just digital items anymore. It's going to be a whole other thing. So hopefully you guys are excited. I'm excited. And that's all I can give to you right now. But I have been planting seeds and watering that for a little while now, since like the last half of this year. And we're so close. We're so close to being able to like launch the website. So close. So I'm really excited for that. Another New Year's goal and resolution that I have, I don't know if anyone can relate, to just stop ingesting so much negativity online, okay? I feel like this year was the toughest for that. It started off in January with the LA fires, and even before that with other things. And it's just, you know, I don't want to be unaware and I don't want to be tone deaf, of course, but I want to, when I know of something, inform myself and then cut it off, because I will go into a black hole for weeks about things, and I will literally sit there and look up everything there is to know about whatever it is, and I will make myself depressed and cry, and like it's a whole thing, okay? It's a whole thing. So I want to kind of take care of my mind a little bit more this year and try to just not scroll as much and not look into things as deep, and you know what is going on for the sake of like knowing, because of course we should inform ourselves, but not go into a black hole over something that I cannot personally change, and to stop feeling so responsible for, you know, changing something that I cannot change, that I cannot do much about besides either donate or bring awareness. You know what I mean? That's all I can do, is like donate to the cause, bring awareness to the cause. I'm just one person. I'm just a girly content creator. I'm just a girl, and I cannot change the world, although I would love to. But hopefully I'm changing the world a little bit just by, you know, my little piece of the internet that I have here. Hopefully I'm making someone's day a little brighter, or, you know, giving somebody something positive to think about. But yeah, so with that brings like therapy. So starting therapy yet again. I've done therapy on and off, but I kind of want to get back on a good routine of it. And, you know, just taking care of my mind. It's not easy to be on the internet. It's not easy to do what I do all of the time. I mean, honestly, it's gotten a lot easier throughout the years because I just don't care anymore, and I've stopped being such a people pleaser, so it's not as hard. So I think that's why I've kind of like, I'm like, oh, I'm fine. Like, I'm not, like, I'm gonna just like pause the therapy sessions because I'm like, I'm fine. I don't even care anymore. I don't even care about anything anymore. Like, I'm happy, you know what I mean? I'm happy. I'm gonna do what makes me happy, post what makes me happy, and period. And I've learned a lot through the therapy, and I've done a lot of good, I guess we would call it shadow work through it and stuff, but I feel like the job is never fully done. I feel like you can always water that more, and I think just like based off of this year and like I think there's always new things our mind needs to process. So I think it's a smart idea to do therapy on and off if you need, or if something happens in your life, or if you're feeling like you just need it. You know, it's like fine tuning a car. You fine tune your brain. Like, you got to give your brain maintenance. If you give your car an oil change, why don't you give your mind an oil change? You know what I mean? So I feel like every now and again we do got to check on ourselves. Like, hey, do we need to fine tune? And yeah, I kind of noticed I do need to fine tune, and we're getting into this new era of something new that I'm going to do and stuff like that. And I've been doing a lot of new stuff, and why not? Why not? So with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up this video because I've yapped long enough. You guys had fun just doing my skincare this morning with me, and it's been so gloomy in LA. It's Christmas week, it's been raining, it's so dark. I have to turn on my studio lights because the lighting is atrocious. Atrocious. And like these downtown buildings have like these green, it's not green, but it's like it has a tint on it, and it gives like this weird kind of like a hue. And when it's gloomy, it looks so like blue green in here. So we just need the lighting today, but normally I would have done that. All right, guys, I love you so much. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Whenever you are watching this, I hope that you will water your seeds this year, and that, you know, you will plant the seed and water it. Planting it is important, obviously, because you got to start somewhere, but we got to water the seed, girl. We got to water the seed. Your goal this year has to be to water the seed. You cannot have this big goal without the plan to water the goal. You have to water it so it grows, it blooms, and it happens. But yeah, I hope this video brought you some positive energy, some positive vibes. I hope that maybe digging into my mind a little bit gave you some ideas for some New Year's goals and helped you out in any way. I hope that my skincare routine helped you out in any way. If you want to like look snatched and have glass skin, yeah, you know my routine now. This is literally every day. It's so simple, so easy. Yeah, this is my routine. This is how I've been looking a little snatched. Okay, no work done, no work done, no work done. We are 32 and we're looking good. So, all right, guys, I love you. I hope we're all going into the new year with positive energy. I will see you in the next one. Mwah. Bye.